the girl of your dreams, cause I've been rocking and dodging the beat of love. Baby, I'm not the one for you. I'm not letting you on cause you know my truth, but I know just what to do for you, cause when that Jones come down, hey, na 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 na, hey, ooh, na 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 na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it, hey, ooh, na 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 na, hey, hey, ooh, na na na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it. So now you're screaming, I led you on, but we both said it was just for fun. Now you don't want me to get up and run, cause that Jones came down, it was nothing you can do about it. You say you in love with me, my heart's on ice, emotions and freezer, and I can give you what you need, but when that Jones come down, hey, na 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 na, hey, ooh, na 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 na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it, hey, ooh, na 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 na, hey, hey, ooh, na na na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it. Now I don't know what to say to you, but blow a spliff and drink you a brew, cause you made it with when you pushed the issue of love. Talking about your heart is aching, what you mean, man, you gotta be playing. Never fall for someone who's taking love. Unless I check, we both are grown. Quit telling me that I led you on, cause it was fun up until the jump. When that Jones come down, eh, na 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 na, hey, ooh, na 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 na. When that Jones come down, eh, nothing you can do about it, hey, ooh, na 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 na, hey, hey, ooh, na na na. When that Jones come down, eh, nothing you can do about it.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to another week of My Sister Circle.
Yeah,
Happy
I'm
Thursday.
excited to be here today.
So excited
Yes.
to be
Woo, what a
Good
week.
day.
So good to see you.
It has been a
guys.
week.
Has it been a week?
It's been a week.
All right, we are happy to see everybody. Thank you
Everyone.
guys for tuning in to My Sister Circle podcast. We are super excited for this topic today. This topic was on our hearts, so we wanted to make sure that we brought forth this topic. Guys, listen, what I need you to do is I need you to take a minute and I need you to invite people on. I need you to tag people in. I need you to share it in groups. I need you to share it with your friends. Bring everybody on. Bring women on. Bring men on. We need
Absolutely.
everybody, okay?
Yes.
So we want to hear from the men and we want to hear from the women on
Yes.
today. Listen, this topic is going to go deep today. All right, so we need everybody on. If you can start watch party, start that watch party. Just make sure everybody is on. If you got to get on YouTube, if somebody don't have Facebook, make sure that they go to YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page as well. Our YouTube page is My Sister Circle. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page. Our YouTube page is booming, ladies.
Yes.
Yes.
L-
Yes.
Booming.
I know.
Okay,
It's crazy.
we already have almost 1,000 watch minutes.
Guys,
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
we're like
Thank
100
you.
shy from 1,000 watch minutes. So I'm just
Awesome.
thank you guys.
Thank
okay,
you.
you guys
Thank you so
tune in faithfully for us on these last 3 Thursdays at 7 p.m. And I'm just happy.
Doesn't it feel like we've been here more than 3
Feels like
Thursdays?
longer.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Feels
it
like
does.
a couple months
Yeah.
or something.
But you know why? You know that's probably. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I gotta turn the volume down
Okay.
because I think the reason being is because we were so excited to get to this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. And then because everybody comes on the show, they are so loving. They come on, they interact with us. So listen, guys. You can watch the show on Facebook Live, YouTube Live. You can watch the show on our personal pages. Orion, what's your personal page?
Orion L. Shamoot.
You can watch it on Dewana Coleman and
Kaylin Ellis.
Kaylin Ellis, or you can watch it on My Sister Circle page. You can also watch it on our YouTube page. You can also watch it on Worship Radio International page, okay?
Yeah.
So we have a lot of platforms that you can watch it on. Listen, we want everybody to tune in. What's our topic for today?
Before you get started, take a quick break.
Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, okay?
Stay with us.
Stay.
So you think you in love with me, but I'm not the girl of your dreams. Cause I've been rocking and dodging the beat of love. Baby, I'm not the one for you. I'm not letting you on cause you know my truth. But I know just what to do for you. Cause when that Jones come down, na 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 na, hey, ooh, na 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 na. When that Jones come down, nothing you can do about it. Hey, ooh, na 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 na, hey, hey, ooh, na na na. When that Jones come down, nothing you can do about it. So now you're screaming, I led you on, but we both said it was just for.
And we're back.
Thank you guys for coming back with us.
Yes.
We just had to take a really quick break. So again, Casey, what's our topic for today?
Our topic for today is, well, we're talking about insecurities, how they can affect our relationships. Pretty deep.
Yeah. Very
Very deep.
uncomfortable.
And we really want to hear from our audience on this, your thoughts. So we're going to go in a little deep into those heart matters and feel like, just find out how those insecurities and what they can bring along in a relationship.
So, I was actually going to. Well, you know what we're gonna do before we even do that. Let's acknowledge our sister of the week, because I don't want to have any tears or anything like that before we acknowledge our sister of the week. So let's acknowledge our sister of the week first, okay? So we are, as you guys know, we acknowledge a sister of the week each week.
Yes.
We want to shine some light on a sister of the week each week. So
And there she is.
that is our sister of the week. Now, I'm not sure if she's on, but this is our sister of the week, Heather Henderson.
Heather.
So it was my week to choose sister of the week. And I listen, I wanted to
She's watching.
carefully
Hi, Heather.
choose the person that we were shining some light on today.
Yeah.
I don't know Heather personally, guys.
Okay.
I don't. But when I became friends on Facebook with Heather because of a vendor event that I was putting together for my young execs. And she was going to be a part of the vendor event. And when I, just looking at her posts over the last few months, they're always positive.
Yeah.
Her posts always stand
There
out.
she is.
She
Hi,
is.
Heather.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Heather. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
on
Heather.
Heather.
Yeah.
So Heather is a business owner. She has a candle business, and she makes these candles from scratch. Like, there's some beautiful, beautiful candles. And I apologize because I honestly should have had our producer put some up there, but listen, I want you guys to go to her page, Heather Henderson page, and I want you guys to check out her candles. But what stood out to me the most yesterday is she made a post that said, it doesn't matter what color she is, she's my sister. And she put a whole lot of different color hands up there. And she said, it doesn't matter what color they are, it's my sister. I said, bingo, got my sister of the week.
Got the sister of the
And
week.
just so happened, all this time that she's been my friend on Facebook, I never even knew that she was your friend.
I know Heather. We actually went to high school together
Wow.
and worked together, and I am a patron of her candle business.
Wow.
And let me tell you guys watching, if you have not bought one from her, I encourage you to. They make your whole entire house smell magnificent with one candle. And I have even went as far as to order 6 of them at a time because I love them that much.
Oh, we definitely got to
Really?
Yes. And I
Okay.
gifted one to somebody, so I need to restock. But not just that, Heather is a very sweet woman. I always say girl because I always think like we're not really grown-ups, we're just still kids. But no, Heather is a full-blown adult woman, but a very sweet spirit and very caring and loving and an excellent mother. And I think that's why I love Heather so much.
That is incredible.
That's
and
awesome.
Listen, so I'm glad that we chose the right sister
Yes,
of the
we
week.
did.
Yes.
Now, listen, everybody, I do want to make sure that I say this. We had a whole lot of hits come in for Sisters of the Week.
Okay.
Okay, the women, sisters, y'all stepped up.
Thank
And
you,
y'all
too, for
sent
submitting
in
them.
so
Thank you.
many submissions.
That is so awesome.
Y'all sent in so many submissions. So what I want to do is I want us to collectively choose next time.
Nice.
That's nice.
So what I'll do.
So keep submitting, guys.
Yes, so keep submitting. So even if your sister didn't get chose, and congratulations again, Heather.
Yes,
Being our
Heather,
sister of the week. You are amazing. We honor you as our sister of the week this
Yes.
week. And listen, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep loving on all your sisters, no matter.
Gotta check out your
post that you
candles.
made,
Yeah.
that post that you made was incredible.
Yeah.
And listen, we are definitely going to patronize
Yes.
you and get some candles.
I'm
okay?
telling you, it will change your.
I'm excited about that.
So good.
I love candles, so
Yeah.
I'm excited
It smells so
about that.
good.
So, what I want to do is, though, I want us to collectively start choosing a sister of the
Okay.
week. So, guys, continue to send in your sisters
Send in
of
your
the week,
sisters of
because
the week.
that's definitely something that we want to continue to do. We want to continue to shine a light on our sisters.
We have Rashonda who says, "Awesome, Heather. I'll be stocking your candles tonight."
Come
So
on.
there you go.
Listen.
It's all about. We have some
That's
amazing
Rashonda. Miss
women.
Rashonda, you are not going to be
Amazing.
disappointed
Yes.
at all. And I forget, Heather, maybe you can plug in here in the chat the different fragrances that you have, and you know the name of my personal favorite one. I forget what it's called, but it just makes me happy every
Okay.
time I light
Yes,
it.
great.
And then she
Yeah.
puts decoration.
Yes,
Listen.
and they're pretty.
She puts decorations on. Listen, they're amazing. So definitely check them out. I want you guys to make sure that you shop with her, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to tackle our
Topics.
topic.
Everybody, deep breath.
I'm excited. I think it's healing. I
Yes.
feel like so many women are going to be able to relate. I hope you guys comment and just share your thoughts again. And let's dive into what we're talking about.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So listen, what are insecurities? Let's do that first. What are insecurities? Because I got the definition. Insecurities definition is uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, lack of confidence. So, when I meditated on the topic, baby powder is your favorite.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay.
Heather.
When I meditated on the topic, the effects that insecurities have on your relationship, it honestly, it shook me a little bit because some of my own insecurities, you just don't realize how bad they affect relationships.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to start with me first, far as before I actually said, well, you know, this is the effects that has on other people's relationship. I wanted to start with me first because I said, well, God, listen, if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna talk about it, even through our text messages, if we're gonna talk about it, I want it to be where I'm free of it first.
Yeah.
All right. So, when you guys think of the effects insecurities have on your relationship, first off, do you even think that it has any effect on your relationship?
Absolutely.
Because
agree.
at this point, it has effects on your relationship with your significant other, a friendship, a business relationship,
A sistership.
a
Yeah.
sistership, your children.
It affects your whole life.
It do.
It affects your
It
whole
do.
life.
It affects everything, and it definitely brings on so many issues to yourself, you know, that you deal with that sometimes you kind of just bottle up, you know, and not deal with them. So I had to really deal with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when the topic even came up, I paused and I was like,
Maybe not.
just
We
drop
wanna
my,
go there.
just drop my head. Matter of fact, when I sent you guys the topic, I said they didn't respond for days.
I didn't know.
You know,
You
because
know
I
what to
saw it and I was like, Okay, because I think like at the stage I'm in life, that is part of where I am healing the most and learning a great deal of self-love to overcome my own personal insecurities that are outside. I mean, not in a relationship, but I mean the relationship with myself. So that I was like, oh gosh, I remember what I struggled with when I was a married woman, how I fit my own self-image and what that insecurity did to the relationship. So that was an uncomfortable moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you guys think a lot of times that insecurities comes from like childhood things?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it is a matter of like, maybe as a young girl not being told that you're attractive or not being told that you're handsome or not being told that you're smart or capable. If you don't hear those things from the people that are close to you, you can't really expect your peers to say those things to you. So then you start to doubt yourself.
Absolutely.
And you don't feel like you possess the other qualities that people have, and it makes you feel less
Makes you
than.
feel like,
Yes,
Yeah.
inadequate.
Yep.
Yep, definitely.
And that's
So,
what happens.
Casey, so you, Siri reacted to Casey.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Keisha, so when you think of insecurities affecting the relationships as it goes to like your children, what would be like some insecurities that we deal with as mothers that will affect our relationship with our children?
Oh, gosh.
And I'm asking those questions because, your daughters are so much older and things that, there's some things in my life where some insecurities that I've had as a child, some traumas that I've had as a child, I dropped the ball on with my children.
Yeah.
With my oldest, I dropped the ball because of some things that I dealt with, some traumas that I dealt with that I never really dealt with. And so it brought on the insecurities and it allowed, it made me drop the ball in some areas that I for real should have, tackled those areas. And now that brings on an effect to him.
Absolutely.
That's a very good.
Wow.
Woo. That's woo. I don't know. I just think that I don't know. Goodness. I think a lot of the insecurities that I had in childhood went over into adulthood. So it did not, probably not until recently was I able to just deal with things and kind of clean up what wasn't there. So I think it's just never too late to clean up, and it just makes sure, I think I just wanted to make sure whatever I dealt with in my childhood, they didn't.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so it's hurtful to think that they can carry on something that I hated and knew was there. So I think just trying to clean the slate, especially once you know you're healed.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
The cleaning the slate is important because
Because you don't want it to carry on through those
absolutely
generations.
Yeah.
You want it to stop.
you wanted to stop.
So that's where we become with the catalyst,
yes.
and we stop everything and we turn the tide.
Absolutely.
And that's what we have
And
to
I think a lot of times that when we don't deal with things like rejection and things like that and deal with the traumas and stuff, because a lot of times we don't even know that we are dealing with it until it's some type of trigger. Okay, we don't.
in that relationship.
And that
Yeah.
absolutely that what you say again?
It's in that relationship that it kind of gets
Relationship.
triggered.
Okay. And just last week,
Let's talk about it.
We're here.
Talk
about
about
it.
just last week, there was some hurts that came up with friendship,
Yeah.
and the insecurities from that hurt carried on to my marriage. Like it just triggered it. It was like a domino effect, and I couldn't control it. Even though I was like, okay, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Don't do anything to me. And my husband are getting ready to celebrate 8 years of marriage. Okay, 8 years of marriage. So when I look at that, when I'm reminded, Apostle reminded me, like, 8 is new beginnings. The day she reminded me of that is the day I kind of just stepped into self-sabotage. Okay, and it was because of some insecurities and I was feeling the rejection. I was feeling so much hurt and things with some hurt that I dealt with in a friendship.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it would come out.
Isn't it funny how things come out?
Oh my goodness!
Ooze out.
Automatically.
Oh my
yeah.
God! It was so ugly. It was so ugly because, yes, my husband and I have had some issues. Yes, we have had some trust issues and things like that happened in our marriage. And I won't even bring it up now. If you guys have seen Emotionally Empowered, I'm not gonna cry again about that. So, you know, there was some trust issues, but those things we've moved on. There's been a forgiving stage in that. So to bring it up, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, but I brought it up because of the things that I was dealing with or let me say the things that I hadn't dealt with the rejection and the pain that I was going through from the other situation.
Right.
So when that rejection set in, then I stepped into self-sabotage, my about to be new beginning of a marriage. And just that quick, I allowed the enemy to step in and say, okay, well, y'all about to be married 8 years. Okay, well, let me do this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
so
throw a
it
monkey
was
wrench.
definitely insecurities because I see the change in my husband. So there was no need to
Go there.
There was no need to self-sabotage. There was no need to hurt him, but I did.
It's insecurities that
It was-
do that
it
to
was-
you.
it's
They
so
make
bad.
you rehash.
They do.
And they
old
make you feel
things.
justified
Yeah.
to bring up that thing or to feel the way you feel. You feel absolutely justified because you're kind of protecting yourself and to make sure that that thing won't happen or you're still on the same page. And so you just kind of do a self-check, but really it is self-sabotage.
It is.
It's self-check,
Yeah.
It is because even once I did the thing, it wasn't even I didn't feel
Justified, complete,
I didn't feel
all of those things.
Yeah.
all of those things, but I didn't
That you
even
had me, right?
feel after it happened. It was like I snapped out of it. Like, why did you even
bring
do
it
that?
up?
Why did you even?
He push you. The enemy will
Yeah.
push you there, and then will leave you looking
Crazy.
Yep.
Because I know my husband was
Crazy.
looking at me like, you are insane.
Yeah.
Okay? I know it. So, honey, I really am sorry. Like, I really, truly am sorry because my intentions is honestly, I do want to move on.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even worth it. It's like I really did forgive. And I do see the change.
Yeah.
So my intentions is never to hurt my husband and to allow another situation, another group of insecurities to come in and, you know, and then guess what was happening? What was happening is then I was saying, okay, well, you know, am I even pretty enough for him? He works with all of these women that's absolutely gorgeous. It brought on so much within like 2 days, and I'm just sitting for 2 days. I'm
You were
just like,
just
you
stuck.
know what?
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it's like, I mean, when I think of things like that, things that happen in your life, or especially in a relationship that triggers it, old situations, it's like remnants of sand when you get out of a sandbox. No matter what you do, when you get out of that sandbox, there are going to be some specks of that being there on you.
Yes.
So your responsibility every time that creeps up on you is to, I feel the sand. It's on me. It's gritty. But to do your best to shake that off of you.
You're right.
You know what I mean? That's the only way, personally, that I can deal with it. Like, okay, I'm feeling a little gritty and salty about this situation or an old memory, and I'm going to come out of my sandbox and I'm going to let that fall off of me.
Yeah.
Because it'll be attacking you forever.
It will.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So let's read, because there was a comment.
Oh wow, there's one that I see that
Go
just
ahead, tell
hit
me
me
which
in the
one so I
face.
can put it up
Robin
there.
Pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insecurity is truly a woman's greatest enemy. Satan will use it to destroy you so much in our lives. Oh wow.
Yes.
That's true.
Amen to that.
I agree. But why? Why?
Because you look at other women. You know what I mean? You look at other women and it's a constant comparison. And especially if you have a mate, it's a, well, why are you with me when you could have a her? But if they wanted a her, they would be with her.
Now, see, I
know?
got a male comment on that.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I
Yes.
did. So the male comment was that it's not so much about what that woman has, the bags, the clothes, the money. It's about the care that that woman that may not have all of those fancy things and the looks and all of that. It's about the care. It's about the heart. Being able to comfort that man and know what he needs. That's what's attractive.
Wow.
It's not the makeup, it's not the hair, it's not, all that outside stuff. It's the heart and the nurturing that you can give to that man.
Yeah.
That's what matters. You can be cute as all.
See, I love that, but
That
here's
just made
my.
me go like, what
I
you
love
say?
that. I
And
love
that's
that.
on a man.
I love it.
Wow.
But here's the rebuttal that I have with that. So when we're providing all of this, when we're giving everything,
See,
when we're
you
giving
about to
everything, okay?
Make me skyrocket through the
when we're
stratosphere.
providing all of that, now I'll go with something like you married me and I was this size, or this is how I looked when you married me, but then you go seek somebody else that looks different from me, and what do you expect? How do you expect as a man? Please, you guys, comment.
Man, comment.
How do
I
you
can only answer so far.
how do you expect me to react? Because that's where the insecurities come in. The insecurities come in when I am providing all of that man said. I am giving the man everything he's asking for. He's asking me for. Okay, wherever I'm missing it at, maybe we haven't communicated that, but I'm
Yes.
giving everything else. But then you go out and you
But
step
is
to
that-
another woman that looks different or doesn't do those things or
Really,
whatever.
It's just when it comes to that, like if you believe that you are giving those things to him, in my opinion, it's just a matter of selfishness, and
I
you got
agree.
what I like to
So,
call
yeah.
the Marie Antoinette syndrome.
I
You
totally
want to have
agree.
your cake,
I don't,
and you want to
and
eat
we
it
put
too.
those insecurities on us.
We
but
do.
I think that it's not men have insecurities as well.
I agree
Yeah.
with
So
that
the
too.
other flip side of that is it is not even about me, but because it's so hurtful and we have that nurturing nature, we take it on as
Yeah,
there is something wrong with me.
absolutely.
that is
And it's
an
not
amazing
even-
point. It
And
is not.
It's not even about
a
us.
lot of the time, it's not even you; it's them.
It is.
That's what
So
it
they-
is,
they
and they're
have security
projecting their
insecurities as well.
problems onto you.
And I think a lot of times that comes from, just like you said, their own insecurities, their own feeling of inadequacy, their own rejection, things that they deal with on their own. Now, I won't speak for them. If they're
They can comment.
they
But
can comment.
I think it's insecurities go both ways. It doesn't just select women.
Absolutely.
It goes both ways. And I think a lot of time as women, we forget that man can be insecure as well. He needs to feel himself and
Yeah.
needs to, even though that can be provided at home, it's still something might be
love
lacking.
that you
And
said
if I'm
that.
wrong, man, please respond.
Yeah.
Please.
So I did just go to YouTube to see if there is any response, because there are some viewers on YouTube. So I'm kind of looking at both. We're going to see if we can get some men response.
And you know what? Can I just say this? I think we are in a side chick era where to
my
be the side chick,
It's-
whether it's male or female,
You better
is
talk about
like
it.
the thing to be.
It is.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
are,
disgusting.
It's a career almost. I think it's a career.
It's applauded.
And it's,
and
you know?
that's just, and I just think that, so that's something else that we have to deal with, which side chick syndrome to me is a whole syndrome and a whole insecurity
Yeah.
within itself.
It is.
I'm just going to say
It
I don't
is.
care.
Say it again.
But it's
It is.
insecurity
It
within
is.
itself.
Within
so
itself.
we I think we take on that insecurity, and again, it's not even about us.
No.
It's not about us.
And Robin said, and we for very, very true, we as women forget that. I agree, we do.
Yeah.
Men more insecure.
Sometimes I think that men are more insecure than women.
And my baby said men more insecure. So at 19, she knows that.
Yes. Oh my
and
gosh.
I don't want to speak for men, but because of course we would look at them as being more insecure
Yeah.
because we're women. But I think that even ties into the communication part.
Yeah.
That it ties into a lot of times we do communicate better as
And they need to be, isn't it true that we're the nurturers and they need to be nurtured?
They do need
we
to be,
feel that?
and God, it's going to sound awful to say
And
this.
someone said that,
They
yeah.
need to be like, and I'm going to say this respectfully, just in case a man is watching and he gets fired up, just breathe. Because I'm
We're not bashing you.
Not bashing
At
you.
all.
But I feel like men almost need to, and I think that's why God placed us in the position He placed us in. We're the nurturers, even though men are the head. Wink. But I feel like they almost need like that constant reassurance that you love them, that you support them, and it's okay, my big strong man, like that type of thing. And I'm like, all right, like now when's my turn? You know what I mean? But I feel like they need sometimes certain men, not all men, certain men need that reassurance that like they are really doing what they're supposed to do. You are satisfied in every area.
Yeah,
and they're shining bright like a star.
Right, and it's good to do that, but
affirm your partner, do that. But
but if I'm doing that, then
sometimes-
respect it and don't go out.
and don't play games.
you want to read your mom's comment?
Oh, Debbie. Hey, Debbie Tab. I'm so scared to read anything from Debbie, but here we go. And it's a shame that it would take 10 women to make you feel like one man. Well, there it is.
I agree.
Spoken from my mama. No.
So, all right. So let's switch it a little bit
They
and
need
just.
affirmation as well. Came from
I
Rome.
agree. They do.
They do.
They
They
do.
do.
They definitely do. I have to make sure that I even tell my husband, certain things that he like. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you go to work every day. That you get up at 6 in the morning. I don't 5, 4 in the morning and go get to work at 6. I don't have to get up and go in the cold.
Yeah.
And go to work. So I appreciate those things. There is when he comes from getting his hair braided, I tell him I love your hair. I love you look so handsome because they need that. I'm not the only one looking to be told that I look beautiful.
Yeah.
He needs it as well. So I do agree with the affirmation.
And one thing that we're taught and we know from our mom, our spiritual mom is do not change. The way that you were when you started, don't change anything.
Absolutely.
Increase
Absolutely.
and make it better. So I guess that's another.
So we're going to read this comment from our day. Women have the influence in their household, period. You see it through the Bible. You can choose whether to be the good influence or okay, so I don't know if it's...
Also depends. I'll see it.
You see the rest of
Yeah,
it?
influence
it
or
don't
the
show
bad
me the rest.
influence. Influence your husband and your children. Also, it depends on the men's love language. Yes,
I agree.
ma'am.
I agree.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with that.
So let's kind of switch over before our pearl of wisdom come in.
No, just jump and my
She
phone
just came in?
died. No, and my phone died. But I think she's not using my number to call in. I
No,
don't
she's
believe.
just going to call
Yeah,
right through there. So let's jump into real quick before our pearl of wisdom come in. So what do you guys think when it's just a friendship or a sistership and it's some insecurities, and what do you think of that? Because honestly, that's what happened with me last week, and it was.
Is it like I guess my question is like, what is the friend insecure because there's other friends in the friendship, or maybe because you're not paying attention to them? I guess my thought process would be like, we should be close enough and comfortable enough to where you know that I love you and I'm affirming you as my sister and I'm here to support you. And I feel like once you vocalize that so much for a friend or even a spouse, but mainly for a friend, once I give you that love and that extension of myself so much, if you don't receive it and you're not receptive to it, then I kind of feel like my hands are tied, especially if I'm showing you. I'm not just telling you, but I'm showing you
that's important.
that you're my friend and I care.
Well,
what more do you want?
In this situation, it is the insecurity is it's like almost a form of jealousy that I don't want to call jealousy because it's my friend, you know. So I don't want to say that, you know, this person has some type of jealousy or anything like that, but that would be the root of the issue, and lack of support and just the hurtful things that can be said from someone you call sister or someone you call friend or someone you love. You know, it becomes hurtful, but, you know, and then it makes me think like, okay, what insecurities do you have then that you take those things out on me? And, you know, and Orion, Keisha, you guys both know me. That's just not who I am.
No.
You know, I'm not a person that, first of all, I support everybody. I'm going to support everybody. So that is the same. That's my love language. My love language in my sistership is, you know, loyalty, support, you know, things like that, because I think it's important for us to support one another, for us to lift one another up. So when those things aren't given, you know, when that kind of sisterhood is not reciprocated, it definitely does become, it affects the relationship. And so then it makes me think, like I said, what insecurities do you have? I don't want to say that you're the jealous, something's wrong for it, you're jealous. I don't want to do that, because you never want to just be like, oh my gosh, your friend is jealous.
You don't want to, but if you know that that is something that's ever present with your friend, then that insecurity is going to hinder your relationship, and no matter what you do to fix that issue, it's going to be a reoccurring problem. So that is then their problem to deal with. You know,
you are right.
Yeah.
And so
That's not the
Amy's comment.
Somebody
I know.
read it. I want to hear what's going on.
She went back to, so okay, we got.
She said she was
we
a
can get
great
off,
side
we can.
chick.
I'm sorry. What happened now? What happened?
She was a great side chick, but
Okay, you can go ahead and read it.
Okay.
So we'll get off the friendship.
No, we're not.
No, because we have to, after this comment, we do have to get prepared for our Pearl to come on, because she does want to come on. We did tell her a certain time. Go ahead. You can.
So she was just saying, I'm just going to kind of skim through it, but basically she was a great side chick. She had the stop. She's single. It's much healthier. Giving my heart to someone you can never have. Absolutely. Making memories with someone I couldn't reminisce with in old age. I was building with someone I would eventually separate from. I chose to leave because no, the man would not and keep coming back, but the person to match my energy is out there, and I'm waiting for him now. Amen. It was easy being a side chick too, because you didn't have to, as y'all say, take on the problems that my man had as a single girl. I welcome that. I know all problems are not yours to solve. So she's just saying she's single now, and she'll leave it alone. So basically, you're the side chick, but you don't have any benefits of the wife.
No, you
Or
definitely
any
don't.
problems of
And
the
then
wife.
on the other flip side of that, and I know this is off topic, but
It's probably not.
okay, well,
Really, it's so many
we're probably not.
avenues.
We're just
It's so
gonna go
many
on and
avenues.
say it. Then to and I'm not condemning you at all, because I'm nobody to do that, and I applaud you for even saying it.
Yeah.
But then it also goes back to, what do you think about yourself as a woman to be side? Do you believe that you're a second runner-up? When you say side chick, to me, I think of second place, and I like number one spots. So
It's a mind.
it's a mind thing. You have to know within yourself that you deserve a number one spot.
So it's an insecurity.
Yeah, and it's an insecurity.
It's an
Amen. An insecurity within yourself. But no, Amy, you don't have to be runner-up to anybody.
Absolutely.
No, I just have to bring up the topic really fast.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
About, you know, the topic that was brought up to me.
Yes.
Like, are we, is it okay for your male person that you're in a relationship with to call you the B word? How do we feel about that, ladies?
you guys-
is it okay?
Makes
Is
me feel
it
like Orange is the New
intimate?
Black,
Is
and I'm
it
going to prison.
degrading? Is it a love language?
No.
Is it part of you being insecure to be called that? Is it okay?
No, one, it's not okay, and two, there are so many other
Why isn't it
beautiful
okay?
words. It's not okay because I'm not a dog.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah.
Number two, there's so many other words in the English dictionary that we can use to express our love and excitement for each other, and pet names. You could call me a jar of peanut butter. Don't you dare call me the B word. Or Put $5 on my books because I'm going to prison.
I got you. So,
Don't do that.
so you guys may not like my response.
Uh-oh.
I like to I always dialogue with my husband because I like to not just come from a woman's perspective. Okay. And this is not even about that it's an okay thing. Because in my house, no, absolutely not. But that's just not who my husband is anyway.
Right.
So that's not our relationship. But I don't think it's a question of is it okay? Because some people allow it. Now,
Allow it or like it.
and like it.
And
They don't
like.
mind
Like.
because I think it's the same if I think it's the same thing as a woman calling a man a B as well.
Yeah.
I think it's wrong. I don't like it at all. I would never say it, but just like we were talking about earlier, why is it okay for the man? Why is it not okay for him to do it? But we can be sitting here
Yeah.
and if we did call each other the B word, we can be sitting here and we'll do it. But it's degrading for him to do it. See, I don't understand. And it is a double standard.
Really?
I think so.
I'm learning because
I think it is a double standard because if you're going to acknowledge that word from your home girl, then I don't see. I don't think it's right. I'm not because again, it's not happening in the Coleman house at all, at all.
Make it plain,
It
sis.
doesn't
Make it
happen in the
plain.
Coleman house. Matter of fact, my husband and I don't cuss at each other at all. Okay, so no, this is not me being like a perfect marriage. We just don't.
No,
we
yeah,
just don't.
it's something you
it's
don't
just
do. Right.
something we don't do. But I just think that I don't think that it's a. I think that it's a self thing. If this is something that you allow, if this is something that you are okay with, I don't think that it's a wrong thing. I don't think that it's a right thing. So I'm
so it's not
kinda,
necessarily an insecurity.
I don't think.
I guess it's just a matter of preference and what you're comfortable with.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. Guys, don't shoot me because of it.
I just think it's horrible.
I think it is
I agree with
horrible
Keisha.
to you. It is
Yeah.
horrible to me, and it is horrible to you. But because some people don't think that it's horrible, because you don't even use it you wouldn't even before you were saved. Did you use it with your girlfriend?
No, and I wasn't that person to be like, hey.
So
I wasn't that girl.
So then for you, it's not. It's like it's disgusting to the both of you. Did I? Absolutely.
Yeah, and there are some viewers. Did you guys
use it all the
viewers
time?
Yeah.
Used it all the time. But I've heard women call their men the same. And I'm slouching in my chair like, is he gonna hit her?
Want to melt into the floor?
I'm like, whoa.
That is so heavy.
It is.
Yeah.
But I also think that, like I said, it's definitely something that, like you said, it's a preference. So I think that it's something that you should, and if because somebody asked you this, right? I think that if she feels that this is something that she does not want to be called, then I think by all means she should probably, if she has not voiced that to him already, and if this is something that he do on a regular, then I think that she should get out of that relationship because that's not something that she wants. Like I would not be able to deal with that in my relationship. That would be that could be a deal breaker for me because
we would have to establish a hardcore boundary. Like maybe we can use it in a different setting. We'll just say that. If you gotta say it, if you just need to say that word, maybe we can use it in a different setting, in a private sector. But
this is Rashonda's comment. So like I said, everybody didn't.
Term of endearment.
Everybody didn't, but you know, and so that's why it's so absolutely disgusting to you guys.
And the N-word,
in a relationship,
even the N-word.
Yeah, in a relationship, I don't like it. Now, have some of my girlfriends still call me it? Absolutely, but I'm not allowing my significant other, spouse, boyfriend, boo, runner-up, boo. You're not calling me that. No, it's not working.
No, James Coleman.
And but what do I say?
But he would never anyway.
Yeah, so even the N-word amongst
your black friends won't let another culture do it. So
Yeah.
that's another word. So yeah, okay, that was good.
Yeah.
I got
So
my
I hope
pleasure.
she was able to watch.
I
and
hope so,
and
too.
honestly, like I said, if this is something that you don't want to be called, then you don't have to stand for it.
That's right.
And that's just that. Because it's what you know. That's how. It's a love for you, the self-love that you have for you.
Yep.
If you don't want to be called that, then that's just it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Cut and dry.
that's it.
Oh wait, one more. I'm on the fence about that because my girls have called me that, and I didn't mind my man calling me that in bed in those moods. But okay,
And that's like I said, it's a
different setting.
certain
yes,
setting.
absolutely.
In a different
So,
setting.
That's it. I
Go
got
for
you.
it.
I got you. Yep.
Okay, so it is 7:51. You guys
Wow.
know our time goes so fast.
does.
We only been here for 5 minutes,
know.
guys.
Okay, so we do have to bring on our Pearl of Wisdom today. Our Pearl of Wisdom, we want to make sure that we listen. Our Pearl of Wisdom is going to give us some wisdom on our topic, and I'm excited to hear
I'm
that.
excited too.
I'm excited to get that type of wisdom. I just was telling today that I always get excited to hear wisdom from our elder, from somebody that is just has been through some things. I get excited to hear that kind of wisdom because you need it. You need it. So
Yeah.
go ahead and announce our.
Is she on?
I'm not sure. Let's see here.
My phone is dead, so I don't know how she would be calling in, but hopefully
She's probably on the line.
she is probably on the line. Her
So
name
you know
is
what?
Pamela Davis.
Let's go to commercial,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get her on. Okay. So
Hold on.
No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a force that unites us all. Join the movement and let your lips do the talking with Ide Cosmetics, available on idecosmetics.com. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a force that unites us all. Join the movement and let your lips do the talking with Ide Cosmetics, available on idecosmetics.com.
Awesome Bright Cleaning Services offers commercial cleaning for the corporate, medical, post-construction, and restaurant industries. We also offer 24-hour COVID remediation services. Contact us at 313-509-8345 for a competitive quote. Awesome Bright, we know the ABCs of good cleaning.
Elegant Affairs offers custom clothing, including denim jackets, masks, and other unique designs. We offer fashion jewelry, bags, and accessories. We also offer event planning. Reach out to us at 734-558-6236 or reach us on Facebook at Elegant Affairs. Elegant Affairs, when it is time to shine.
No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a force that unites us all. Join the movement and let your lips do the talking with Ide Cosmetics, available on idecosmetics.com.
And we're back, and we are going to do this segment of our show that we like to call Pearl of Wisdom.
Yes.
And today, our Pearl of Wisdom comes from someone who is very dear to my heart. Her name is Pamela Davis.
beautiful.
Miss Davis, are you there? Can you hear us?
Try again.
Miss Davis, can you hear us?
Not connected. Oscar, you're going to have to do something else. Move on.
Okay, we're having some technical difficulties, so maybe we can tape her back in at a later time, but maybe we could share a pearl of wisdom that we've learned in this area that maybe our mothers or grandmothers have taught us about loving ourselves when it comes to insecurities.
So while we're doing that, I'm going to have you plug your phone up.
Okay.
And because this is, like I told you guys before, this is our show.
Mm-hmm.
So we can, if it's off a little bit and it's not going as planned, we just keep, we just gonna
Yeah.
flow it the way we know how. So as her phone charges up and we get Miss Pam on the line,
Yes.
okay, we're just gonna continue with the show. So we're going to see if we have some comments. All right, we read all the comments, which is fine.
Good.
You can actually have her call you.
That's what
That's
I'm
what
doing.
I'll do. I'm going to have her call me or I'll call her, and we'll get it that way.
So the exciting thing about Pearl of Wisdom, if you guys watched last week, my grandmother came on for Pearl of Wisdom last week, and the exciting thing about Pearl of Wisdom is that you hear things that from that person that you never even thought, the perspective that they give, you never even thought of it like that. So I get excited, like I said, when I hear us saying that we're going to have Pearl of Wisdom. When this segment came about, I was really excited about this segment. My mom called me one day and she said, you guys, before the show even started,
Yeah.
she said, you guys should, she said, it's this lady at my job, and she was telling me that, it would be nice for your daughter to put something on the show where it adds somebody that's older than them to
Absolutely.
give their perspective. And I came back to the ladies like, what about this? Because it is important.
Yeah.
It is important for us to get those nuggets, for us to get that information or that type of wisdom from someone that has been through it or that understands it and is going to give it to us raw.
Yeah.
Okay, because I like the rawness. I like that, and another that's going to give us something honest that we can take, to our next generation.
Yeah.
We can take to Amila. We can take to Nigel and things like that. So I definitely am excited about this segment of the show going, even us adding men to the Pearls of Wisdom. And we'll think of something else to call you guys men. We won't call you pearls, but we are excited to even add that onto the show. So this topic today, what did you guys think? Because we were on the edge of our seats about this topic.
I was bracing myself a little for like an emotional moment, just like I told you guys before we even started, like thinking of my own insecurities that I had and that are still present tense. So if anything, it makes me want to I think you're always going to have something that you battle with within yourself, but it makes me want to continue to do the work on myself.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So that when I do meet someone special, that I don't bring a lot of unnecessary things that are just concerning me and not so much them. So it makes me more cognizant of myself.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. Even when it pertains to my marriage, when it pertains to my children, it does make me want to be a better, person and do better and not drop the ball the next time, not fail the test the next time. Because even with my children, just listening to my older son, us have these private conversations and him telling me, here's where I think you went wrong. Here's the things that and we have those, and they're not pretty. They're hurtful. It's some stuff that you just don't look at yourself like that. So it always makes me want to be a better mom, and treat the other children, do things different with them because he's able to show me, okay, no, I don't, that wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you appreciate that.
I do appreciate it, even though it hurts.
But that's breaking, like, to even acknowledge that you are severing, exploding generational curses that
Absolutely.
not only will stop with you, but will stop with your children and your children's children, because you are putting it in motion now to be vocal and to have open dialogue with your kids. So that's powerful all in itself.
I think we learned that healing, I think we showed that we've healed.
Yeah.
And we've identified and we know our insecurities. We're not perfect, and every day is growth. And I think my kids have seen me go through growth and healing in so many areas. And it still happens today because we're constantly growing. We never get to a place where we've arrived.
Yes.
And we battle those, but we grow from it, and we want our children to see that, to know that you can be okay. You'll have that issue and that problem, but you can be okay and you can be healed and go forward.
I love that you
make a
said that.
difference.
We've never
Yeah.
fully arrived. That's
We don't
impactful.
It is.
We
That
don't
is
arrive.
beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
And do we ever want to arrive? We always want to grow and learn and
I agree.
be stretched. It is not comfortable.
It's
But
not.
it's good. It's good.
So
I'm back.
we are gonna go ahead and get our Pearl of Wisdom on, and then we are going to close out because we are a little bit over our time. I'm glad you guys are still with us.
Yes.
It does make us very happy that you
does.
guys stay
We
on the whole
appreciate you.
time. We do appreciate you guys. So if you
So
want to go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
give
call
her
her.
a call.
Okay.
Do we want to take a quick break while I get her on the line for a second?
If we have, can we take a quick break?
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Stay with us, everybody.
No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a force that unites us all. Join the movement and let your lips do the talking with Ide Cosmetics, available on idecosmetics.com.
Elegant Affairs offers custom clothing, including denim jackets, masks, and other unique designs. We offer fashion jewelry, bags, and accessories. We also offer event planning. Reach out to us at 734-558-6236 or reach us on Facebook at Elegant Affairs. Elegant Affairs, when it is time to shine.
Awesome Bright Cleaning Services offers commercial cleaning for the corporate, medical, post-construction, and restaurant industries. We also offer 24-hour COVID remediation services. Contact us at 313-509-8345 for a competitive quote. Awesome Bright, we know the ABCs of good cleaning.
All right, so we are back. And listen, guys, listen, all our sisters on. Thank you, everybody, for staying on and getting ready for our Pearl of Wisdom. But we had some technical difficulties, and our Pearl of Wisdom couldn't be on this time. But that's okay, because next week we are going to have our Pearl of Wisdom, and we are going to have them on, giving us wisdom on our next topic. So we are definitely excited for everything that the show brings, no matter if it goes the way that we plan it to go or anything like that, because however it goes, that's how it's supposed to go. So
We had a nice comment.
we did. What was our comment? Let's see.
It's from Robin. Pat,
can't see.
thank you, ladies, for being transparent. That is not easy, but by doing so, you are going to change the world one woman at a time, and that is the goal.
That's
To
beautiful.
create sistership, yes.
Oh my goodness, that is.
I
That
just want
really,
to cry a little
Thank
bit.
you.
that really
Thanks,
is.
Robin.
That
Yeah,
really
Thank
is to
you,
go.
Robin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, ladies, we have come to the end this time, though, because guess what we have missed twice? Praying out. Oh, no, we just missed it once. We didn't miss it twice. Okay.
Seems like more
So,
than it
so
is.
we're going to go ahead and get ready to close out. We're going to close out with prayer. Who got it this time? Remember, ladies, there is no competition in sisterhood, and always be willing to fix your sister's crown. And we're going to go ahead and pray out.
Okay. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you so much for this time that we've had here and with our sisters watching. God, we hope that our time here together will change lives, will bring us closer and build a stronger bond, not just with us, but against women everywhere, oh God. We ask that you would bless each and every viewer in their household in your name, Jesus, and let your angels camp around them and about them and bless them in the days ahead and months ahead. In Jesus' name,
In
amen.
Jesus' name, amen.
Love you
Bye,
guys.
guys. See you
Thanks for
next week.
watching. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We running up, God lost my soul.